What's going on, everybody? It's Endless One Up. And you know what time it is. It's time to find out what's on deck. So we're going to check out a game called Marvel vs. Capcom 3. As everybody knows, if you follow the Arcade 1-Up world, MVC2 got freed. You might be like, what does that mean? So Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was able to get re-released, and now we have a new 3/4 arcade cabinet with that game on it, which is super duper cool. It's very sought after. It keeps selling out when all the pre-orders pop up. If you're into it, go grab it. I had a pre-order in, but I let it go because I figure I kind of want like the pro version of that cab in the long run. And I got number 3. I'll play 3 in the time being on my Steam Deck. I got control joysticks and everything I need. So let's check out Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Is it Steam Deck verified? They have no idea. They don't know anything. It says we don't know. But let's go ahead and launch it up and check it out. All right, it looks like the game's actually launching, so that's a good sign. Sometimes they don't launch, but you know, this is a good sign. Let's bring up the telemetry here. And let's go ahead and turn up the brightness a bit because I had it turned down from hidden folks. Let's zoom in on this because this is pretty cool looking. It's pretty nice looking. I mean, you can definitely see it's getting a solid 60 frames per second. I'm not going to really bring this up to the big board because it's going to ruin the game, essentially. What do I mean by that? I don't want to play this. I don't want to play a fighting game at 30 frames per second. So let's go ahead and pick a couple people. Sounds good. There we go. There we go. Sounds good. We just picked some randos. Sounds good. Sounds good. We're really just trying to see how well the game plays. We're getting a solid 60 frames, though. That's pretty nice. We can get our punch. I'm just going through all the different buttons. Hey, I did something, and I didn't even know what I did. Nice job. How did you do that? I don't know. I changed people. This is playing pretty darn well. So, is Marvel vs. Capcom 3 playable on the Steam Deck? I'd say heck yeah. This is a solid 60 frames per second with no issues. All the animations and graphics, as you can see, are playing just fine. Let's go ahead and bring this up to the big board, just because I want to see what it's like at 30 frames per second. All right, so we're in the game. So this is one of those games that maybe it's going to let me continue to have 60 frames per second, even with a 30 hertz device. See, you know, Soul Calibur was able to do that too, and that game played smooth as heck. Man, this game is like, looks great. I just plugged the Steam Deck right in. It doesn't even have like the pillar boxes or anything right now. This is great. It looks super smooth. Man. You know what we're going to do? Hold on one second. Since this is doing so well, I'm going to plug in my arcade stick. Hold on. All right, we're going to take my arcade stick here. Don't ignore that it says Tekken on it. And we're going to plug it in. I have my little USB-C dongle here. So let's give it a shot. See how it goes. So my joystick isn't working right away, but that's okay. Let's see if we can... View game details, controller, reorder controllers. Okay, so I'm going to go reorder controllers, and we're going to say make that number 1. All right, now, yes! All right, sweet. So we got our joystick going now. No, don't kick me butts, boy. No. So, I mean, this is doing pretty good. I mean, I'm sucking because I'm holding up the thing like this. But, I mean, all the inputs are working great. We're still getting 60 frames per second. I'm not even, like, my device isn't even charging. And this does have an option to, like, do LEDs. So you can see the little joystick lights up there when I cycle through the stuff. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, what do you think? This is pretty impressive. So my giant freaking joystick, arcade stick is working. That's awesome. I'm dying, but you can see it's pretty good. Pretty good. If you don't have this game, go get this game. That's Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Plays great on the Steam Deck. Even with my 30 hertz device, we were still getting 60 frames per second. There's a handful of games that are able to do that. It's pretty impressive. Plugged my freaking arcade stick into it. Didn't even hiccup. Chugged along like a champ. Still stuck at 60 frames per second. Worked great. Steam Deck, you are made for this. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you're new here, think about liking and subscribing. It helps grow the channel. And I'll see you down in the comments. Peace.